Well, have you ever given to an online cause or charity and you weren't absolutely sure it was legitimate?
That's the question many of us face as more and more crowdfunding sites pop up on the internet. It's a subject we are examining tonight.
Fox 26's Isaiah Carey is live in the newsroom with The Factor Uncensored, where he gets to give you his true feelings about the issue. Isaiah?
You're absolutely right, Katie. Now, I call it internet panhandling, and I can't stand it. In fact, I hate it. People constantly begging to you to tweet or give money online to their questionable and sometimes shady causes. Silly stuff like go fund my wedding, or help me fund my vacation, or help me pay for my immigration fees. People actually do that. What kind of fools do they take us for? How about doing the work and saving up like most of us do every day? Now, I do understand when there is an unexpected tragedy or funeral the family can't afford. But even in those cases, we have to be careful because people will play on your emotions and hit the ground running with your money.
Crowdfunding sites have popped up all over the internet. In some instances, they're legit, while in other cases, they're playing us for full-fledged fools. Here in Texas, Fallon Mouton was arrested after she started a GoFundMe account for a family she didn't know. She managed to raise thousands of dollars playing on the people's sympathy for a dead woman she did not know. In New York, scam artists used a photo of 9-year-old Rebecca Ramnarine to raise thousands of dollars off the young girl who was killed in a car crash. Her parents had no idea their deceased daughter was being victimized. In Utah, Leslie Jensen was arrested when she raised thousands of dollars using a crowdfunding site claiming she had brain cancer and was about to die.
Now, sites like GoFundMe do work with law enforcement, and as soon as they get a call, they typically will shut down the site, but in many instances, it's too late and the money is gone. Now, joining me live for the Isaiah Factor Uncensored is social media and communications expert Tamara Washington from the Harris County District Attorney's Office, Valerie Turner. First of all, Tamara, why do we fall for this all the time online when we typically vet people in person, but online we're willing to give?
Because we trust the people we're connected to. We're connected on social media. We are friends. We say Facebook friends. And so because we trust the person that we're connected to, we feel like, okay, it's okay because this is something they're posted. They wouldn't post it if it wasn't real or they didn't believe in it. So that is why we tend to just do that.
Now, there are some worthy causes out there online. What should you do to make sure that it is legit when you're going to give your money?
I think the best thing to do is if a Facebook friend has posted something, really connect with that person and say, hey, what do you know about this? Is this someone that you know, or is this something you just heard about? How do you feel about it? Have a conversation with them, and not just through social media. If that's truly your social media friend or the person you know, have that conversation with them.
Now, Valerie Turner, who's with the Harris County District Attorney's Office, we have seen in some of the reports here that people have been charged. Do we have grounds to charge someone here in Harris County if they mislead on a site like GoFundMe or the other crowdfunding sites?
It's possible that we could charge someone based on that. What we would have to prove is that the money was solicited for a particular purpose, say a funeral, and then the money was not used for that funeral. We would file a charge called theft by deception.
Have you guys had any of these cases so far in Harris County, whether it's online or through GoFundMe or crowdfunding sites?
To my knowledge, we have not. However, we have filed charges when someone in person has solicited money from another person for a particular purpose, and then that purpose turned out to be not true.
So when you experience this, someone misleads you online with one of these crowdfunding sites, what can you do as an individual to get some justice? Do I go to the district attorney's office, or do we get a group together and go?
The best thing would be to have multiple victims with you. You can make a report to the Harris County District Attorney's Office, Consumer Fraud. You can make a report with your local law enforcement agency, and then we can take a look at what evidence we have.
Tamara, what do we consider appropriate when we go online asking for money? Like I mentioned, there are people asking to fund my wedding. You should turn to your family for that. There are people who are asking fund my vacation, and that's just foolishness. Where should we draw the line in giving and asking?
I think that you made some important points about if it's a funeral, things happen. You're not prepared when certain things happen. But I think it also goes to what you're willing to draw the line at, because it's your money. So I think you have to think in that perspective. What do I want to spend my money on? What do I want to support? So it has a lot to do with the individual, but I do believe that trips and things of that nature, I would love to take a trip. Would you like to fund me, Isaiah?
Yeah. Fund my boss life. All right, any final comments for those who are caught in a situation where they feel like they've been victimized?
Just your best defense is to be careful ahead of time. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. And just be careful with your money.
Okay. Valerie Turner with the Harris County District Attorney's Office, and Tamara Washington with your public relations firm. We will have more on our blog so people can get in touch with you and know what to do out there. We want to thank you all for coming on the Isaiah Factor Uncensored. Back to you guys.